So today we're at the gorgeous Melbourne Intercontinental, and this series is all about sharing with you the secrets to success from some fabulous mumpreneurs that we really admire and look up to. Our focus for today is balance. This is a topic that continuously comes up for us and for many of the mums we speak to around the country. How do you get that balance between family and business? So we're speaking with the gorgeous Toni and Nikki Horovitz of Tonic, the dynamic duo behind Tonic, creating classic, elegant and modern fragrances and body products for the bath, body and home. The girls celebrated 20 years in business last year, an amazing achievement for two mums that have been able to work from home part-time while raising their families and creating an internationally recognised company. Nikki and Toni were also our 2012 AusMumpreneurs of the Year. Welcome, Nikki and Toni.
Thank you.
So Toni, tell us all about your business and how it all started.
Nikki and I started the business just over 20 years ago now, and we did initially work from home as Nikki had a 6-month-old daughter. We started off by selling or developing ranges of Christmas products for the department stores during their gift-giving period, and we originally just went straight to the majors. So in our first year we were selling to Myer and Portman's and Sportsgirl and Esprit, Damaroo, Suzanne, a lot of those customers we still have today. And we went to them and offered a service of developing their Christmas gifts for them. And we didn't know at the time that Toni and Nikki, being Tonic, would end up with personal care and body care, but that's basically how it evolved.
So Nikki, you distribute to places all over the world now, Paris, Hong Kong. How did this come about?
Really by going there, because we just found that by sitting at our desks and sending emails we didn't really get anywhere, so we actually took the plunge and went there and made appointments with people, and we found that once Toni and I were sitting in front of a buyer with our product that we were much more likely to sell the product, and from there the relationships have developed, and we've been supplying Lane Crawford in Hong Kong for about 15 years and the Four Seasons for about 4 or 5 years.
We recently started selling to Space NK throughout the UK and also the States, and that basically has it sort of steamrolls. You know, someone will see the product in Lane Crawford, then they see it in the Four Seasons. You know, the buyer from the Four Seasons Hotel sees it, and then someone stays at the Four Seasons Hotel from Belgium, and then they see the product, and then they contact us. And it sort of rolled from there that when we went into Space NK, they actually were aware of our brand. So it does help a little bit. But it took time. It doesn't happen necessarily that you turn up in their offices and they buy from you. You need to know that what you're offering has a point of difference.
So, Toni, as entrepreneurs, business owners and mums, how do you find the balance between the many roles that you play in your life?
Well, I think the most important thing is that you've used the word balance. Most people ask that same question and use the word juggle. We've always strived for balance, and the difference for us is that we had our priorities set right from the beginning, that family came first. So we were never all about the business and everything else had to fit in around it. It was actually the family that came first. So that creates balance because you're doing what you love. Then the business was next in priority, and we decided initially just to work 2 days a week. So the 2 days a week we would have the kids looked after when they were very little, and the other days we could still do playgroup and Jimbaroo and whatever else went on when they were little. And then beyond that we were available to work at the tuck shop or whatever we chose to do, you know, be involved in the PA or whatever. And then beyond that too, we had time to exercise and do the things that we love as well, and have a balance to our life rather than having that 24/7 work mentality.
And also I think with the technology of today, I mean, even when we're not in the office, we've got our mobile phones, we can get emails, we've got our laptops, never too far away. So the buyers don't actually know what days Toni and I work. We're available all the time for them. We just happen to be in the office 3 full days a week. So I think that has made it easier also.
Yeah, an on-off button.
Yeah.
Now, girls, you've been in business for 20 years, which is an amazing achievement. But how do you stay motivated?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think because what Nikki and I do is a natural extension of what we love doing, it's never felt like we're pushing it uphill. So we are creating beautiful product. We take mundane products and make them magnificent. That's one of our mantras. So we've got a heat pillow, for instance, that quite often you'll see daggy corduroy and it's really ugly. We make them in beautiful 100% cotton, sometimes organic fabrics that are just absolutely beautiful. So we get delight in the product that we create. So it doesn't seem like hard work when we're creating it. We get excited, and we've always taken a fashion approach to the design of our product. So, you know, if you're going to do that, you have to keep it evolving and have to keep it changing. So it keeps us motivated.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say is the way Toni and I have designed the business, and as Toni mentioned, we take a fashion approach, so we move quite quickly into different ranges and different fabrics. I think it keeps it exciting. We're also are always looking, you know, what's coming next, what designs, what colour palettes. And I think that keeps us motivated. Plus, also, we really enjoy it, and we actually have a lot of fun together. So I think that helps. We can't wait on a Monday morning to tell each other what we've done, you know, on the weekend, something funny that might have happened. And I think that keeps sort of the spark.
There's a good sense of humour around our office. It's never a dull day that we're not making a joke. We keep it light. And we also employ staff that keep it light too. And as it happens, we only employ 3 girls, but 2 of them are mums, and they get where we're coming from. They're there to have fun too and have a break from the mundane, if it is mundane, or just have balance in their lives as well. So they stay motivated too.
So, girls, other than hard work and determination, what has helped make your business successful? Was there one thing? Was it a PR campaign, marketing, networking? What has been the one thing that gave you a really big boost in the early days?
I think that, as Toni mentioned before, it was the service that we offered. We were offering something different from what other people were offering. We weren't doing a range and just walking in and saying, do you want to buy our range? We were walking into our customers and saying, what can we do for you? So, you know, what do you need? What can we do to make your life easier? And we're really offering a service business, and I think that helped us. Plus, you've got to remember, when we started the business, no one was doing what we were doing. I mean, there was a body shop. Red Earth was around, but you know, no one was offering bath and body, and certainly not packaged the way we were. So it was quite innovative. Plus, we were offering a service. So I think that really gave us a boost. And
we were also offering a customised service, as Nikki pointed out. It wasn't just say you can have this in red or blue. We went in and asked them, what colour do you want it in? What product do you want? How would you like it packaged? And so it basically saved them doing all the run around. We were doing the running around for them. And when I say the running around, we just go straight to the car and pick up the big yellow pages and the big brick phone and find the suppliers that were going to enable us to create the product for our customers. And a lot of people don't offer that. And we still offer that service. We still do that. Sometimes the customers buy exactly what's on our range, and sometimes they still request that we develop for them, and we enjoy that.
Yeah, and it's under their label too, so not, you know, in the beginning we would do, if it was for Country Road, we would do it for Country Road, not under Tonic. So that was the other thing that we were offering that was different from other.
There's no ego in our product. We didn't have to have Tonic on it, but actually, as it happens now, everyone wants Tonic on it, which is lovely. We really have created a brand that people respect in the marketplace. I mean, it's known for being 100% Australian made. It's known for its quality. By no means are we the cheapest in the market, but if we were, it would probably be product out of China, and that's not the area that we have chased. We try to keep the quality. The prices are still fair, but the quality and Australian made is very, very important to us.
So my final question today is, if you could go back and start your business again, what would you do differently?
Well,
not a lot.
No, not a lot. Toni and I were discussing this, and we were thinking that possibly one thing we could have done was established early on a Tonic signature look. Yeah. But by the same token, what we've just explained to you is we've gone and product developed for people, so then we're giving them their signature look. So,
brand. The concept of brand, I don't think we understood the value of that early on. Yeah. And so we were happy to do what everyone and be the chameleon in the market. But where we've seen the biggest growth is once we've now established what does Tonic look like, what does Tonic represent. And now that we've had a strong understanding of that, we've been able to communicate that to the market. And so that's something I think it would have been great if we had that understanding earlier. But the business has grown so organically that I just don't know if, you know, the cart would have come before the horse, that we would be where we are today. So I actually quite content with the steps that we've taken to get to. I mean, we've made a lot of mistakes along the way. We've had amazing staff and we've had less than amazing staff, and we've had staff that have stayed much longer than they should have, but we've sort of learnt that over time, that there's some incredibly fabulous people out in the market, and if you're employing someone who is not the best at what they do for what you want, there's someone else out there that can do that. And that's not something that we really grasped onto early. We were just so happy to have someone doing some of the things that we weren't managing, that I don't think we managed the staff properly ourselves as well. I think also accounts-wise, you know, the actual business side of things, I don't think we were as in the know as what we are now. I think we kind of let things happen. When we started the business, we started as the economy was getting better and had come off a low spot. It feels a little bit like it does now. I actually think that this is a great time for business at the moment, because if you are running a business on a shoestring now, and when things improve, you still run it on a similar shoestring, you actually will have a very profitable business. Whereas I think if you start a business at the top of the market and you're all plushed out and you've got the good coffee and you've got it all happening, and then when things go down, you're actually not going to know which bits you can let go of. So I say, always drink good coffee, but start the business or work your business as if the times are tough, and you'll have a profit even when things are tough. And keep it running that way even when times are good. Just maybe have an extra sugar in your coffee or whatever it takes. You know, there's certain things that you do.
Add a chocolate.
An extra chocolate or something. But just be conscious of the times and respectful when times are good, that you don't just, you know, throw it all away, because it'll come back and bite you. And that's something that we've always run the business modestly. We've never... you know, we've always taken a modest salary, and we go to Hong Kong every year, which is not an extremely extravagant trip, and we've added Paris and London in the good years, and we've been to the States once as well. But we do most things that we do modestly, and I think that's really kept us in a good place.
Well, excellent. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, Toni and Nikki. It's been wonderful, and congratulations on all of your success with Tonic.
Thank you. And congratulations to you for putting this together. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for mums to connect to one another, and you're providing a fantastic platform for that, and I really encourage you to keep it going.
Thanks so much.